Now, I can't speak for everyone everywhere, but when I say art class, it certainly doesn't leave the best taste in my mouth. So, art class. Arts and crafts with popsicle sticks and beads with too much glue in kindergarten and elementary school. It transforms into clay bowls and collages in middle school, and then it diverges into full-blown art projects and pieces in high school, right? Kind of. Maybe, I don't know. Perhaps some of y'all listening have actually had structured art classes with driven teachers who actually give a shit and aren't the actual stereotype of an oddball art teacher. In this video, I'm just going to share some experiences I've had with art classes up until now, which is my senior year of high school. Not all of them are bad, but I think it's just my luck that the worst experiences that I've had have occurred during high school when my art skills have actually had time to cultivate and I'm not just sketching some weird anatomically incorrect cats and wolves as 11-year-old me did constantly. So, story time? Elementary school was actually pretty fun. I went to this magnet school. I don't really know what that means in terms of what makes it different from other schools, but anyways, okay. We had art as an elective once a week, I think. And our teacher was fucking great, honestly. She was a sweet lady, a little weird from what I remember, but overall pretty cool. I remember she taught us how to do these turtles, like where she had us outline the turtle with crayon, and then we would watercolor it in, and we were like, oh my god, that's so cool, the watercolor doesn't mess up the lines, because it's wax. And yeah, that's what we did. And she also had us do some little clay pots with animal faces on them. I put my cat that I had at the time on mine. 9 out of 10 experience. I don't really know where that stuff is. It might have gotten thrown out. But if I had it, I would show it. So you're just going to have to take my word for it. I'm an amazing sculptor. The best around. If you think you're the best, fuck you. Middle school was when we were taught about perspective and 3D shapes and all that fancy shit. I remember one time the teacher started showing us clips from the Da Vinci Code movie, actually. He would just diverge into these weird lessons that I didn't know what it had to do with art. And, he was explaining conspiracy shit to us, with the whole Da Vinci Code. It was kind of meta. I don't know why he did that, really. But yeah, we looked at some classical paintings. We studied the Harlem era, and he would play some classical jazz music early in the morning. That's when I had the class. It was early morning. So that was cool. I actually had some really cool friends in that class, too. And we all drew together, and we would watch memes and shit on our phone when we could. Side note, not that this is a new take, but imagine showing a fucking kid from 2014 a meme from today. Try showing them the fucking, this. Or try showing them this shit. Or this. They would literally shit their pants. Okay, never mind. Bad tangent. So one time the teacher, I'll call him Mr. Bean, he brought in some jelly beans to class. Oh, look at that. The funny name. Okay. But oh, my fellow peers, these were not just any jelly beans. They were these fuckers. Prank jelly beans. Oh, look at this lovely green jelly bean. What will it be? Key lime? Green apple? No, you dumb naive child. It's grass flavored. Get fucking owned. Spit that shit out like the pussy you are and suffer. I won't complain though. Some people got fucking fart flavored jelly beans. I don't know how they did that shit. I don't know why that's legal. They got black licorice. That's just as bad in my opinion. Moving on. The real meat of this video, the real shit show, starts when we get to high school. I'm pretty sure many people can relate to that. Hopefully no one in real life recognizes this and tries to assassinate me. I don't know. Freshman year, let's get started. The teacher is cool, a bit of an odd guy, but not in a bad way. He just is quirky. But I knew no one in that class, absolutely no one. I sat in the back with some random upperclassmen, and we just vibed. But then this one dickhead decides to come and fuck that up. by hitting on me relentlessly, trying to get my number, continuously calling me a prude or whatever, saying he just needed to fuck me, and then I would lose all the attitude. And then he called me a bitch when I would ignore him. You know how it goes, ladies. He was a real charmer. I actually was getting pretty anxious over it, though. I didn't want to go to class. I was kind of fearing for the worst, so I decided to tell my mom. And she was pissed. She told admin, and admin was like, I don't know what we can do about it, because admin sucks. And so then they just told the teacher to move the kid away from me. And he did. But then the kid decided to tell all his friends that I was attacking him and purposefully trying to get him in trouble for no reason. So then there were some softcore physical threats made towards me, which sucked, because then the teacher didn't do shit about that. That was weird. So then I fucking left. I got out of there. I went to one of the teachers I knew, and they let me go to an art room for the upperclassmen, which was cool. They were nice. Eventually the year ended. I didn't have to deal with that stupid-ass kid anymore. But fun fact, the next year, like our sophomore year, he pissed in a bottle, poured it down the stairs, and I have no clue why. Who the fuck does that? It was kind of funny, but also, who the fuck does that? I think he got suspended. He's gone. All I can say is fuck that dude. Anyways, that next year, I actually had an art class with a friend. I will refer to her as Humphrey. Yeah, the Animal Crossing character. So there was a new teacher, though. He is absolutely one of the weirdest grown men I've ever met. I'll give him credit, though. He had us do these projects that were somewhat enjoyable, either in an ironic sense or just because it was kind of fun in retrospect. But, like, our school is really fucking broke, you gotta understand. So I'm pretty sure we've had the same art supplies there for, like, 5 years straight. But he made it work. But kind of just, like, juxtaposed to that, he would go on the weirdest fucking tangents. Oh, my God. And he asked us one time how did the females feel about the dress code we had at our school? And obviously, we were like, we think it's kind of unfair because you guys just tell us to cover up, not to tell the guys to maybe mind their own fucking business. And the teacher was like, all right, shut the fuck up, stop getting flustered. And it was weird. He just had the weird attitude. I don't know how to really fully explain it. You would have had to be there. Also, this is really one of the worst experiences I've had. The one time we were in class, he decided to play audio from an R-rated movie discussing the in-depth murder and R-word, you know what I mean, of this girl. And I can't remember why he justified that he did that shit. But I was closing my ears. Me and Humphrey, we were looking at each other like, what the fuck is this guy doing? He's gonna get himself fired. I just remember being so weirded out. It was like a fucking fever dream. Needless to say, I didn't take art class that next year because he would have been my teacher. So this past junior year, no art class. Fuck that shit. Whew. That was kind of a lot to get through. Get a load of that. I think that's all. I don't have the best memory, but that was honestly almost everything, I'm pretty sure. I think that kind of paints an accurate representation of what public school art classes are like. And actually, I haven't met any downright weird or cringy art kids, maybe one or two, you know, just the type. I'm not trying to be mean, but you know what I mean. Just the ones that kind of fit the stereotype. It's mainly, art classes are in high school, at least, mainly, maybe middle school too. They're just filled with kids that are trying to pass an easy class. They're trying to get the easy A, and honestly, respect. I don't give a shit what you do, as long as you're not annoying. I don't care. And, yeah, that's it. I don't think I have a real outro right now, but, check the description in case I put anything there. I don't know yet. Maybe something fun will be there, like a surprise. I don't know. Maybe like and subscribe. Definitely leave a comment if you have any odd experiences with art classes. I'm kind of curious. Anyways, have a good one, Don't be too stupid. Bye, gamers.